The set I will show you today is a set of 5 XL plates, and on all 5 plates in total are 226 images in total, which is a good amount of images I find, and they cost $13.98 plus international shipping. It's $5.98, and the total price will be $19.96, and I find this is an amazing price for 5 plates and 226 images in total. And they ship from China, so I guess the shipping will be between 12 and 15 days. That's at least what I think, since I ordered my marshmallow stampers there. That's kind of the experience that I did. Let's go to the next step and let me show you the plates a little closer. Okay, the size of the plate in general is 14 cm and 5 mm high and 9 cm and 5 mm wide. Okay, this is plate CK20, and as you can see there are a lot of skulls on that plate and also a few full-size images. Okay, this is plate CK21 and it is for Christmas. We have a lot of Christmas images going on here and a few images for French nail art design. This is plate CK22. And here we have a few Angry Birds and some hearts and some French nail art design images as well on the top. And this is plate CK23, and there are some mixed random images as you can see, and some full-size images as well on that plate. Okay, to start I will use the plate CK19, and I will first measure the full-size images. There are some French nail art design images as well, as you can see, like this and this image. Let's see what the size of the full-size images are in centimeter, which will be about 1 centimeter and 2 millimeter wide and 1 centimeter and 6 millimeter high. And before I use my new plates, I always clean it with a cotton ball full of acetone, just to make sure there's nothing left from the foil that was on there. To test the images I use a normal nail polish from Revlon, which is 890 Black Magic, and I do it for those girls that doesn't have stamping polish or special polish at home. So I guess it's important for those girls to see. There's one thing that is really important to me that you girls know before I start testing those images. If images doesn't work or doesn't pick up, that doesn't always mean that the plate is not well made or well etched and that it's not working. That can be many other reasons too. If you try it with normal polish and it doesn't work, just change the polish and try that image again with another polish. That can be often already the solution. Or try to scrape in a different direction, or use a more flexible scraper like a gift card or credit card. And if all that still doesn't work and help, then try it with special stamping polish and change your stamper, try it with another stamper, and if it still doesn't work, I guess then the plate is really not well etched. I guess for the start I will try a full nail size image. And that's how it's picking up. In my opinion, it really is picking up awesome, and I love the quality of it. And here you go. In my opinion, again, it picked up really nice and it is really nice edge. And in my opinion, it did pick up really great too. And there's maybe 2-3 little spots where the color is missing a little bit, but it's nothing bad at all, and you just use a nail art brush or a dotting tool and you color those 2-3 little spots in, and that's it. I don't find it bad at all, and I think overall the quality is really amazing. Okay, let's move on and try another image. I will go with this one. And let's see how that is picking up. And this is how it picks up. There's a few spots again where it's missing some color, but like I say, it's nothing bad at all, nothing where I will trip for. Just use a nail art brush and color those spots in. Okay, let's move on to the next plate. This is CK20. Okay, this one is 1 centimeter and 4 millimeter wide, 1 centimeter and 3 millimeter high. Okay, on this image, as you can see, there's a few spots where it's missing some color. I still think it is okay, but you could color those spots in as well with a dotting tool or a nail art brush. But just to make sure it isn't the polish or anything else, I will try it with stamping polish and see how it works then. Don't forget, I do it all with normal polish, right? I have here the Mundo de Unas black that I will test it now with. Like I mentioned before, sometimes it is really just the polish. As you can see, it picks up amazing with stamping polish. And I think it does pick up really nice. Don't forget, I do it with normal nail polish, and for that it is really amazing, the quality. Okay, let's try one more full size image and then let's move on. And it just picks up really nice too, for this that it is just with normal nail polish. There's a few spots missing color, as you see again, and I will just try it with stamping polish and see how it is looking then. And picks up much better, as you can see. Let's try another school and see how this is working. And again, in my opinion, it did pick up really nice. Okay, let's try a last image and then move on to the next plate. And again, I think it does pick up really nice. Let's move on to the next plate. This is CK21. And I am really impressed on how nice they pick up. And don't forget, it is with normal nail polish from Revlon. It is no stamping polish. Let's try one of those from the top row and then let's move on to the smaller images. And again, I am really impressed on how great they pick up. And let's see how this is working. Very nice. Let's try one of those Christmas man faces and see how those pick up. and I think it's really nice again. The plate CK22, and after this we have one more plate and we done them all. It is 1 centimeter and 4 millimeter high and 1 centimeter and 9 millimeter wide. I will just go on and try with a different scraper which is more flexible. We'll see if that gives a change. And let's see how it's working now. Much better. So that's how the French nail art image is picking up, and I think again it is really amazing. And don't forget, I do it with normal nail polish, so it's really great for that. And as you saw, it didn't work with my normal plastic scraper, and when I used a more flexible scraper it worked really well. So sometimes you really have to change a few things and it's working great after. Like earlier with the stamping polish. So let's move on and try some of the hearts and some of the angry birds. Let's try right this one here. And it picks up really nice, I think. Let's try one from here and see how this is picking it. Very nice. So let's move on to the last plate. I will go and try this one. And it does pick up really nice. Very nice. So I think they're really worth the money and you should go upgrade your collection with those sweet plates. And like I mentioned before, don't get upset if the image don't work. It is not always the plates or that they are not etched well. As you could see, I had that on 1 or 2 images and I just changed to stamping polish and it was working great. And one time you could also see I just used a flexible scraper on one of those French style nail image and it worked awesome too. So don't give up and try another normal nail polish, try stamping polish, try a more flexible scraper or another stamper. I also have here one more time the tests if you want to see it one more time. I will just do a quick manicure with it as well, and I will see you back after. And this is how it looked stamped on the nail. Okay, I'm ready now and that's the result. And I stamped those skulls with real stamping polish from Mundo de Unas. I didn't use now normal nail polish. So if you're thinking of getting those plates, I will add the link of the eBay shop Beauty Queen store in the info box. And of course it will be the link that leads you to that set of 5 plates that I just showed you. And if you like, you can support me on my Facebook page and on my Instagram account. I will add the link in the info box as well. And I will see you in my next video. Stay tuned, bye.